Get the music ready. Get the music ready because this is a take.
And now it's time for a take that's going to make you say, that's Wild West.
UCLA's football schedule this year was designed by a USC fan. That's the only way I can explain it. Now, fight on. I'm with you, but this seems a little bit cruel. The only way this schedule makes sense is if a USC fan sat down and said, if they're going to come in the Big Ten with us, I'm going to devise the hardest, most absurd, cruelest schedule possible. Then they got a Cal fan in there, and the Cal fan and the USC fan got together in a laboratory. The Cal fan started crunching numbers on saying what is the furthest distance they could travel in a year, what are the most hostile venues. They looked at the college football 25 stadium atmosphere rankings. They put that into the equation. They put it in a BCS computer, which isn't being used, and they spit out this schedule. That's the only way it makes sense. Let me take a look at what we have here, and then we'll get to winners of the week. First off, we go to Hawaii, which, wherever you're listening to us, I will just say California, I know it looks close on the little map, not close at all. Then they host Indiana. Okay. Am I missing a game? No, I'm not. Am I? No, I'm not. Okay, just checking. So then we host Indiana, which I was at that game because I wanted to see the Big Ten experience in the flesh. They did not win that game. Then the next week they go to Death Valley, LSU. Who schedules that? At least USC was playing in Las Vegas. They go to Death Valley. All right, cool. We went to Death Valley. All right, whew. Wow, that's out of the way. Let's see. Oh, we're back at home. Who are we playing? Oregon. Okay, whew. All right, Oregon's out of the way. We lost to them. All right, well, what's on the schedule next, Blue? What's on the schedule? I said Blue like he's an umpire. What's on the schedule next, Coach? Hey, let's go to Happy Valley, Penn State. What? Who made the schedule? How do you go Hawaii, Death Valley, LSU, and Penn State in the course of, like, I don't know, 40 days? Okay, then they play Minnesota. Maybe they catch PJ Fleck sleeping at the Rose Bowl. Then we go to Rutgers. I don't care whether Rutgers is 0-12 or they're actually good this year like Greg Schiano is. This is absurd. You go. How do you have in your schedule going from Hawaii? This is backwards because actually, is this right on the camera, Dave? Because this is the left coast to camera. Is that? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. No, it's the right. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. This way. Yeah. Here we go. Let me start that over. If you're watching on YouTube, this will make sense. If you're listening on audio, just imagine me right hand, left hand, so you can see the coast. How do you go from Hawaii to Rutgers with a stop in Louisiana and Pennsylvania all in the same year? Are they an independent? Did they get thrown out of the Big Ten and they're just going to travel the country, just scheduling whoever they want? Are they Notre Dame? What is the schedule? And I'm not even a UCLA fan, although I did go to the game because I wanted to experience, Big Ten football in the flesh for cheap. Iowa. They host Iowa. Oh, okay, there you go. Then they go to Washington. Then they host USC. Then they close out with Fresno State at home. But, I mean, come on. Forget about the travel. How do you have Death Valley, Happy Valley? Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the Nebraska game. Did they go to Nebraska as well? I mean, I guess the USC fan just said, you know what? Sending him to the Horseshoe and the Big House in the same year would have been too much. So they were kind there and just said, okay, we'll just have them go. Anyway. That schedule's cruel. It is not meant for human consumption. And Dan Tunlin, he's not there anymore. I'm sorry. Who's the head coach there?
Yeah, that guy.
Who's the coach? Deshaun Foster. Thank you. And Deshaun Foster should be paid. He should get hazard pay for what he has to deal with this year.